Hi everybody. I'm going to make a little video here, show you how Chase Bank in Fort Gratiot, Michigan screwed my mother-in-law out of $150. She had an account with them for years, probably 20 years. She lost her husband here a couple months ago, and it forces her into bankruptcy. She has she went to a lawyer, retained a lawyer, and the lawyer told her to move her accounts to a credit union. So she went into Chase Bank to close her account out. On the 16th, she had a credit card charge or a charge out on her account from the card that they give you for the bank, and it was a pending. Well, this company that she does business with, or this company that had the charge, the way they do it is they charge the charge was for it was basically $153, but they went in and put a pending on $155, kind of like a hotel does. And then when they're ready to process everything, they put that back in, or they take the hold off of it, and then they actually go in and take the money that they need. It's got to do with shipping charges and stuff. So on the 16th, they released the pend on it. She went in on the 16th and closed the account. The lady gave her all the money that the computer said to give her. And then she figured that anything that wasn't in would contact her for payment. So she had a $309 check coming in from the operating engineers where her husband retired, and that was her monthly income, or his retirement after he passed. So she contacted the operating engineers, and the operating engineers said, well, we already sent the check out. It's going to Chase Bank. It'll probably hit the bank, and then they'll return it, and then we'll reissue you a check. So she waited a week or so, and finally she called the bank and said, did you receive a check, and why didn't you send it back? And they said, well, because you owe us $300. And she said, well, how's that possible? Well, what happened is that on the 16th, they released the hold. On the 17th, the day after she closed the account, they went in and said, okay, you owe us $153 for the card, for the order that you placed. So they kept the $153 out of the $309 check, which is accurate. That's what should have been done. But then they turned around and said that, oh, well, we overpaid you when you came in and closed your account on the 16th by $155. Well, the $155 is the pending that they put back into the account, or that they released. They never even took it out of the account. So they said, you don't get no money back. My mother-in-law is 84 years old. She doesn't know much about what's going on. So I went in and sat down with the bank, and I said, you guys need to show me on your computer. So they bring it up, and all it says is $155, and then where they paid her out, and then the next day $153. And I said, well, that's the pending. That's the $155 was put back into her. Oh no, we overpaid her. Well, how did you overpay her? If the computer said that you were supposed to give her $2,200, that's what she had in her account. How did you overpay her? Well, we don't know, but we overpaid her. So every time I went to talk and try and explain my side of it, the lady interrupted me. So finally I got tired of it, and I said, I need to talk to somebody that that knows what they're doing and knows how your guys' computer system works. So I waited and waited and got the manager. She came in. She says, oh, well, she smoothed it all over, said, well, I'm going to talk to my district manager, made it sound like she understood exactly what was going on and that she was on our side. Next day she calls and says, oh, no, we overpaid your mother-in-law. We're taking the money. Nobody wants to sit and listen to how they stole $150 from my mother-in-law. None of them can explain their own computer system program. And as I was walking out of the bank, I ran into my uncle. And I was talking to my uncle, and he says, yeah, I'm in here. These guys took $500 out of my account they weren't supposed to take out. So I guess this is how Chase banks accumulate their money to hand out their Christmas bonuses, is the only thing I can figure out. So it's a terrible society when banks, multi-million-dollar corporations, have to steal from the elderly. I don't quite understand that, I know it's only $150, but my mother-in-law is on a fixed income, and $150 is a lot of money to her. And it's the principle. The principle is that the people at the bank need to shut their mouth and listen when somebody's trying to explain it to them so that they can understand. But they have this mentality that, well, this is how it was explained to me, so this is right. I don't want to listen to what you got to say. You're wrong. That's all there is to it. End of it. So you know how Chase Bank gets their multi-million-dollar company so big. I don't know. I'm just really pissed, and that's Chase Bank at Fort Gratiot, Michigan, and I'm going to keep posting stuff. I post stuff on Facebook and all kinds of stuff until they'll sit down and listen to where they were wrong. And if somebody wants to sit down and listen, I mean really listen to where they screwed up, then I'm going to keep posting stuff. So my suggestion is not to do business with Chase Bank, especially the one at Fort Gratiot, Michigan. Thanks for your time.